What up, everybody? It's time for basketball. Let's talk about basketball. What up, Spike? Steady ground was good, was good. Playoff time. We getting there, man. We closing in. We closing in on the playoffs. We got a 2-box break, real quiz, Nick. We're gonna just put everything out on display at one time. Both cases. Nice little Dilly Lily on Harper. Player break. So, y'all know the drill, fam. Put the name of the player that you have in the chat. We were sending that request up to the card gods. If your cardma is high, they will take care of you. Let's get some Elijah ones. Okay. One of my favorite, actually my favorite big man of all time is Elijah Wan. So I'm okay with that. Let me see. Yeah, get y'all off the way. That's a little Allen Iverson. What's up, Crow Green? Zero fears and 1/2 of the Area 51. It's not a bad little combo of guards right there, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. Got a little boozy vert as a request. We need a montage. Clyde Drexler. Bet. Glide the glide. What up, Sean? How you doing, Brody? We back. Who you got in the break, man? Peyton Pritchard auto. I want to find our Peyton Pritchard guy. He's got to feel vindicated right now. We had a nice little debate, and me stating that Peyton Pritchard. This was a few years back. And the statement was Peyton Pritchard could start on any team, any association. Now, I thought that was absolutely insane. Not any team. There are some teams you can start on. I still feel that way. I don't think it's going to be every team, but there are some teams that would put Peyton Pritchard in their starting lineup. Peyton is hooping though. He fits that Celtic system oh so well. I like Peyton though. Good baller, good hooper. Demetrius John Morant. Jalen Brown. We got Nas Reed. Little Boozy Vert. We got a muse of Magic Johnson. First auto of the evening. Chaz Lanier. Nice little rookies auto there. Liam McNeely. Dylan Harper. Got Tyler Harrell. Liam McNeely again, 146 out of 200. Don't do this to us, Liam. First, Thomas Sorber. Go ahead and hold on to your Thomas Sorber cards. Their value will increase next year when he's playing. He is going to be the replacement for Isaiah Hartenstein. Kasparis Giannakis having a really good season. Coming on late. Jalen Brunson, 111 out of 200. Colin Murray Boyles on the first. Arrivals. Cover boy. Dylan Harper. And Zero Fears on the base. We got 2 cases of that good. Talk some basketball, man. What we think about these playoffs, bro? Who are our favorites to win it this year? We still believe in OKC. Has that kind of pivoted towards another team? Do we think the Celtics are for real now that JT's back? Can the Nuggets get it done? Spurs versus Celtics in the finals? Not mad at that. Not mad at that at all. Who you got? Pro's got the Pistons. Okay. We got the Spurs in that one. And man, Wemby time. Cooper Flag on the base. You like Coop, Casper Shaquille Noah Pinda, no X Factor. DeMar DeRozan 113 out of 316 out of 350. Numbers is all over the place. Lil Muse of Grant Hill 22 out of 25. By request. Not an auto, but still fire. And that's one of the greatest what ifs. Muse of Dwight Howard. Cody Williams on the finest autos. He's kind of figured it out a little bit this year. Playing way better this year than he did last year. He was cheeks last year. Cooper Flag, T-Mac, 13 out of 150. We might be seeing the return of Tracy McGrady in one Mr. AJ the Bansta down at BYU. I like AJ. I think he's gonna be good. He's gonna be a good one. We Coop flagging. I just passed an auto. Which auto did I just pass? Nope. Which auto did I just pass? Nah. Cody Williams was an auto. Chaz Lanier's auto. Those autos we pulled so far. But yeah, AJ is gonna be really good. This job class in general should be good. I like a lot of the kids in this class. Looking forward to them for next year. Looking forward to the postseason this year. Basketball is just fun. It's in a good spot right now. Basketball is in a really good spot right now. It's more talented than it's ever been in the association. We've gone a whole year without Kyrie, a whole year without Hallie. The point guard spot is still crazy in the league. A lot of good young players. A lot of parity in the league. Or potential parity in the league. There's VJ Edgecombe, Darius Garland, Melo, Muse of Grant Hill. Jonai Broom. Baseline auto. Who's the rookie of the year? It'll probably be Khan. It'll probably be Coop. I think Khan's got a really good shot. Should definitely get some consideration. By request, Lil Boozy Vert, 232 out of 250 on a Matas Buzelis. Ace Bailey, I think he dropped like a 30 ball the other night. Figuring things out. Should be ready to go next year. That'd be a cool little pairing with him and AG if they get that together. Cam Jones, 24 out of 75. Finishers of SGA. Arrivals. Mr. Ace Bailey. Not numbered, but still a nice little X factor. Ace is going to be a good one. He's getting it together. He's getting it together. Spurs are going to be tough to beat. For shizzle. It's that pressure, man. It's all those guards. It's Harper, it's Fox, it's Castle. You don't really get a break. You don't really get a break with the guard play. We'll see what Wemby looks like in the playoffs. We'll see what the game plans are for him. I think it's more game planning to work around what he does defensively as opposed to trying to stop him offensively if you're the other team. Go KJ Simpson, go. Freshly fired KJ Simpson. Jalen Green's look good since he's been back. Yeah. Just in time. You think he's going to another level in the playoffs? Wemby? I think he's definitely going to want to. Like, he doesn't strike me as somebody who's going to shrink in a moment. I'm just worried about him maybe pressing too much. Maybe pushing a little too hard, trying to prove that point. 57 out of 99, Alex Sarr. But I don't think he's going to disappear. Noah Essingay, 83 out of 150. Thomas Sorber. I think Wemby will be a factor. Speaking of Wemby, there he is. Anthony Edwards, Noah Pinda. The Truth, TROOF, Truth. Paul Pierce, 52 out of 99 on the auto. Dirk Nowitzki. Yegor Zemin. Hillbilly Mamba. Zach LaVine. Shaden Sharp. This is 16 out of 75. It's Ben Saraf. Elton Brand on the Muse. Elton Brand. That's a throwback. That's some old school. KJ? The Nuggets picked him up? Okay. Shout out then. Shout out to KJ. I don't know what the hell for, but shout out to KJ. He ain't finna see no minutes over there, fam. He shouldn't at least. Thoughts on like as like card value or the player? I don't think his card value is super high. As a player though, I like Shaden. I think he's gonna be. I think he has potential to be one of the better two guards if he puts it all together. If he gets his midi together, if he gets his handle together. I thought he had potential to be like a modern day Vince, and not just because of the dunking, but like Vince was a bucket. I think Shaden could be that too. He can shoot. I think if he learns to just get to his spots a little more effectively, which he has this year, then that scoring can kind of open up. Obviously, he's fantastic in transition. He's very, very good off ball because he jumps out the gym. Stress factor, that's not good, obviously. I don't think that's a positive. Con can nipple. But nah, I mean, when he's healthy, kick and hoop. I like him a lot. Brandon Miller, Ben Saraf, rivals of Will Riley. He is picking it up. That's another one. He can hoop. Washington got Trae Young and Anthony Davis. I don't think need one of them motherfuckers, to be honest with you. Jaime Jaquez Jr. on the auto. The new Triple J. I understand you got to spend the money. You know, you got to fulfill the budget. VJ Edgecombe. Demetrius Ja Morant, 20 out of 25. Finishers of Giannis Antetokounmpo, there's Hakeem Olajuwon on the Muse. Like, I get they got to spend the money, so obviously you needed the Trae Young, you needed the Anthony Davis. 104 out of 250 on LaMelo, he hooping, best year. Coop Flag on the first, Muse, Dennis Rodman on the X Factor. But if Washington lucks up and they get Cam Boozer, I say treat Trae Young like John Wall in Houston and just don't play him. And then Anthony Davis, you know, if you get minutes out of him, cool. If not, cool. They got some nice building blocks over there. I think Cam would fit perfectly in that lineup if you get them vets out the way. Like Cam with Keyshawn George, Trey Johnson. Alex Sarr is perfect protected for Cam because Cam's not really going to be a rim protector, so Alex could be that. And then that high-low with those two. I like Bub. Bub's solid. I think that's a very, very large lineup that they could run though. If you run Keyshawn at the 1, Bilal at the 3, Trey at the 2, Cam at the 4, Sar at the 5. That's kind of nasty. Victor Wembanyama, Tyrese Halliburton, get well soon, 67 out of 200. Carter Bryant, waiting for him to get some minutes. The aforementioned Vince Sanity, 11 out of 99. Vince Carter, greatest dunker of all time. Don't care what nobody else has to say. Devin Booker. J-Dub, arrivals of Drake Powell. Nice auto here of Nolan Traore. Figuring it out over in Brooklyn. Nice little auto there. 47 out of 99 of Nolan. I was high on him coming into the draft. He fell, obviously. But I think the kid can hoop, and he's starting to show that. Malik Monk, 18 out of 20. Pages, Stojakovic. Finishers of Cooper Flag and Scoot Henderson. Welcome back. He's playing good ball right now, too. Vince Saturday. Vince is underrated as the bucket getter that he was, bro. Vince would light you up for a cool 2025 regularly. Vince had a money jump shot. Mid-range is crazy. Solid little post game. On top of, jumping over life itself. Vince has attempted to dunk on the heavens. Vince was a product. All right, next up. Wizards get the right piece, man. They might be further along than where we thought Portland was headed before Denny went down. Yeah, Cooper Flag is that good. Joan Behringer, Jamal Murray, get well soon. Elijah Martin, Noah Essengay. 14 out of 50. Jordan Poole on the auto. The pool party had the powers punched out of him. He ain't been the same. Cedric Howard, J-Dub, Brandon Miller, 121 out of 150. Shaquille O'Neal and Muse, Yannick Conant Niederhauser. Very good center over in Clipperland. There's Coop, Yakionis, Spider Mitchell. A little Matas again, 69 out of 200. Second Boozy verse hit. Devin Harper and Micah Peavy. We need a Matas. Coop is that good. He has actually been way better offensively than I expected him to be. I thought he'd be a good glue guy, like a big ultimate glue guy. I never thought he'd be. I didn't think he'd prove to be a number one like he has been. I thought there was potential for it, but Coop looks like a number one. He looks like he could be your top scoring option, your top guy, the person you get the ball to regularly. And I just didn't think it was going to happen this quickly. It's been pretty crazy. Yeah, this fast is crazy. I thought maybe in a few years we might start seeing some signs like, oh, okay, no, we can do it in spurts. He looked like a solid number two, but like a really good glue guy. Still be the best player on your team, but not necessarily the guy that gets those buckets for you. But yeah, man, and he's doing all this without the three ball. If Coop gets some range on a jump shot, boom. Yeah, end of the year. End of the year, he figured some things out. But he did that last year in college, too. When he was like 17, then once he turned 18, he took it up a notch. He did it this year. It's kind of nutty. I didn't think anybody thought Khan was going to do what he's doing, though. Not like this. Not like on some ATG projected finish type shit. Derek Queen, 298 out of 350. He's hooped. There's the Flash, 109 out of 125. Dwayne Wade, Dylan Harper, DeJounte Murray, finishers, Ant-Man, Ben Suraf for the Brooklyn Nets. Nice little auto there. Nick Clifford, and Davis, Bradley Beal, Lauri Markkanen, 144 out of 250. The Jazz will be interesting next year. Utah will be interesting next year. The type of lineups they might be able to run out. They will be interesting next year. I didn't believe that for a while, but Cody looks like he's putting it together a little bit. I know that's your boy because you know you're a Buffalo guy, you're a Colorado guy, big buffs. But Cody looked like lost for a while there. He's figuring it out though. He's piecing it together. We'll see what they land in the draft. See how they flesh out their rotation. I don't know if they keep all the pieces they have over there. But Utah could be interesting. Deontay George has been nutty. He might be the MIP this year. He might be. Nikola Jokic. Colin Murray-Boyle. VJ Edgecombe. Look at that. By request, 55 out of 75. Card gods are working tonight. Stephon Castle, Dylan Harper on the arrivals. Just saying, man, you put the names up. You send them up to the CG. They do what they do. Jalen Brunson, 16 out of 350. Chaz Lanier, Jeremiah Fears on the X Factor. Remember? No, it's not. It's Dirk, Jalen Brunson, Jaden Ivey, Liam McNeely, Rasheer Fleming. Nice little auto hit there. Kid has potential to be one of the better defenders in the league. Amen Thompson, I got you. I like him there. DeJounte Auto. Is he just out of the gig? Colin Murray-Boyles, Colin Knipple, Josh Giddey, Kevin Durant, 17 out of 250. Big burner, Kev. Muse. Well, that's not too shabby at all. Cooper Flag on the pulse. Well, all right. Definitely snuck up. Definitely. Just like Coop and his offensive ability this year. Snuck up. Nice little case hit on the Coop. Not mad at that. Shout out to that spot. Congratulations. Did your big one. Kevin Durant. Anthony Davis, 146 out of 150. Lawrence Joseph Bird. Tyrese Proctor, 13 out of 25 on a baseline auto. Tyrese Halliburton. Casper Yaquinonis. Arrivals of VJ Edgecombe. Joan Behringer and Bronny James. Yeah, Cooper's spot just paid for itself, so we're good. Kick your feet up. Kick your feet up. Go ahead and relax. Go ahead and relax for the rest of the night. You're good here. Playing with what they call house money at this point. I think we're all right. Let's see what else we can make happen in here. That's fire though. That's a dope looking card too. It's a nice looking card as well. Wardell, Jonathan Kuminga, Atlanta Hawks legend. Come on, Maliwalk, 4 out of 49. I need my guy to get some minutes next year. I'm big on come on. I like his game. Con Knipple, Dame Lillard, 103 out of 350. My man went out there and won a 3-point contest on one leg. Paul Gasol, nice little X Factor on the Muse. Trey Johnson, Yegor Jimin, Alex Sarr, Zach Levine, Coop Flag on the finishers, Spider Mitchell on the finishers, and Wardell. Well, let's call some mayhem. Let's do that. Let's call some mayhem. Hoping for another Magic Johnson or 3. Irvin Magic Johnson. How good is Magic today? I want to hear the opinions of the people. I know how I feel about it already. But what say the people? How effective is Irvin Magic Johnson in today's game? It's like with the Rock, big point guard, he'd be fine. Top 10 at least. Had to play in semi-high pace for sure. Are we hiding them on defense? Like, do you target Magic on the other end? Probably have to, right? Make you mark a little bit. I don't think the jumper really matters all that much, to be honest with you. There's a redemption coming up. Like, he didn't have the shot was ugly, but he could hit the midi. You know how to get to the rack. You could use his size post game on occasion if you give him enough space to do it. 10 out of 15. Well, that guy's good. That guy's good. Little SGA action. Back-to-back MVPs. Is that what we're looking at? We're looking at back-to-back MVPs for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Denny Avdia, 209 out of 250. I'm so glad he's getting his love this year before he got hurt. Baylor Shireman, 13 out of 50. And Reed Shepard, my guy. He'd be a liability against stuff. Still? Old ass stuff? That's still a lot of running. That's a lot of cardio. That's still a lot of cardio. I ain't gonna hold you. That'd still be a lot of cardio. Just running them around through picks. They probably, honestly, Magic probably he probably zones up. He probably zones up, calls a bunch of switches. They'll find a way to hide him. They'd have to. You're not finna put him out on the island. He's getting put in a lot of pick and roll action though. We gonna test them puppies. We're gonna see if you can slide them feet, bro. We gotta know. We gotta know if you can slide them feet, fam. We're running you through a few walls. We about to have you out on one of these islands. You catching some of the sauce out here. All right, Allen Iverson is going to unveil our redemption. Do receive. Rookie auto. Can we get a little focus on that, man? A little focus on that? All right. Well, it's not Stafford KD if it's rookie. Of Dylan Harper. Come on, boy. That's not too shabby. That's not too shabby. The cover boy. Mr. Harper. Very nice. Nice little Dylan Harper hit. Shout out to that spot. Congrats to you. So we got the number 1 pick. We got the number 2 pick. Let's just go down the line. Let's keep going down the line. Yeah, that's a crazy box. That's a crazy box. Dylan definitely has been stepping up. Be focused on the right hand. Let's see. See if that's better. Y'all agree that Coop is Roy, or are we looking at Khan? Nolan Trior. Jason Tatum, welcome back. Tyrese Halliburton, Igor Jimin. There's Colin Knipple on the first. If we could reverse the orders, that would have been fire. Deron Holmes on the auto. Maxime Reynaud, who's playing good ball over in Sacramento. Ace Bailey, Jalen Green, Alperen Şengün. Laurie Markkinen, 22 out of 151 off the jersey. Zero Fears, Asanul, who's a hooper as well. But, you know, they got Jalen Johnson over there. So the minutes ain't finna hit the way they need to. Scoot Tavius Henderson, 28 out of 150. Welcome back, Scoot. Muse of the Admiral. Zero Fears on the X Factor. And Chaz Lanier. You'll say VJ? No. You can say it. It won't happen, but you can say it, though. VJ's hooping, though. I'm not going to lie to you. He started off super hot, cooled off, but VJ is going to be a very, very good NBA player going forward. You think it's Khan right now? If Khan, so I told my guy, and you know, he's still kind of iffy on it, I think. I personally think Khan gets to 300. As long as he stays healthy, I think Khan gets to 300. And 300 in your rookie year is kind of insane. I think Khan gets to 300. The way the Hornets are playing, he's got other threats out there. Melo's moving the ball around. Brandon Miller's hooping. Khan's getting open looks. Like his ability to just find shooting lanes, his ability to just move without the ball is ridiculous. Like, it's very, very good for him to be this young. 344 out of 350. Kawhi Leonard, Chris Bosh, get well soon. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. You asked for him, there he is. Nice little finishers. VJ Edgecombe, 65 out of 125. There's Khan on the base. Come on. Devin Booker. First of Sion James. Brooke Barnheiser. Damn it, Brooks. Nice little rookie auto there. Walter Clayton Jr., Carter Bryant, Jalen Brunson, Kyrie Irving, 203 out of 250. Cedric Howard, very good rookie as well. VJ on the first, and Jonai Broom. You're welcome. Yeah, I think Khan is 3. I think he gets to 300. That's quite a milestone to hit. And I think he actually expands portions of his game next year as well. Like, Khan strikes me as somebody. Khan strikes me as somebody that's going to figure out how to make his handle a little more efficient. Not that it's not already, but they're gonna game plan around him. Obviously, you're gonna run him off the 3, and then you just want to close down the lane. So I think Khan is gonna find a way to either get his shot off after the closeout. So closeout, attack the closeout, get into the lane. If they don't give you a straight shot to the rim, be able to be a little shifty. Maybe be able to take one more little traffic dribble to get to the midi, or one more traffic dribble to draw a defender and kick it out. I think Khan adds to his playmaking next year off those catch and shoot closeouts. And then he can always relocate. The Steph Curry special. Get off the ball, relocate, find a wing, find somewhere to shoot, and put up another jump shot. One of my favorite 2 guards of all time. Manu Ginobili. Nice little auto there. Underrated 2 guard. I think he should be higher on the list than he is. Nolan Traore, 75 out of 75. There's the muse of Irvin and Magic Johnson. Tyrese Maxey having a hell of a year. Ben Saroff, 98 out of 250. Thomas Sorber, X Factor, Radu, Diero. Manu would be nasty today. Manu would be so good today. Defense, playmaking, athleticism, shot creation. I think he's at 6'5", long arms, quick hands. Manu would be a dog. You can hear Barkley now. Ginobili. Yeah. He played today. Give Manu his own squad and let him play today. Them numbers would be crazy. Manu is the #1 option with just some high IQ guys. Be a dog, bro. Alperen Şengün. There we go. Buy request. I told y'all, the card gods are real. Zero Fears. Little Jeremiah Fears action. 151 out of 200. Con Knipple on the arrivals. Shaq on the Muse. 117 out of 150. Bilal Coulibaly. Wardell. Nice auto here of Marcus Smart. Laker legend Marcus Smart. Andrew Nembhard. Kyrie Irving, 93 out of 99. Elijah Martin. Igor Jimin on the arrivals. And Irvin Magic Johnson on the base. Here's another one. That would be an absolute problem today. Shaq's a problem in any era, though. You're not doing nothing with that dude right now. Bully Ball Boulevard. Pull up. Any Kobe Bryant yet? No, not yet. Yeah, Shaq will be dominant today. Yeah, Wemby would go flying. Wemby, you have to play Wemby off ball. That would be Luke Cornett's job to just deal with the physical abuse and let Wemby come over and try to help. That'd be Cornett's job. Shaq was so dominant for a while there, like during that stretch. He was getting other people paid that had no business collecting checks in the National Basketball Association. Just off the fact, yo, I'm gonna pay you annually so you can hit Shaq 6 times during a basketball game. 114 out of 150, Damian Lillard. Think about that. Think about that. Like really, really think about that. People that shouldn't have been in the league at all. Just tall and could hit Shaq. I'm gonna pay you millions. 45 out of 150, LaMelo Ball, Dylan Harper, Liam McNeely. Like, that's goofy. That don't make no sense. Kobe Brea by request. Kyle Filipowski on the auto. And Bub Carrington. Yeah, that's it. That's what you was there for. You collecting a check literally just to use 6 fouls on Shaquille O'Neal. That's all you's out there for. That's it. That's why you're on the team. I'm saving a roster spot so I can have at least 2 cannon fodder goons to just go out there and physically assault Shaq as best you can 6 times a game. That's your job. And we're going to pay you. We're going to pay you money to do that. Because he's that good. He's that dominant. I just need him on the free throw line. Oh, yeah. That's my favorite Shaq. Orlando Shaq, 292-pound Shaq, where the athleticism is so crazy. 35 out of 250, Evan Mobley. That's my favorite version of Shaq. That's the scariest one to me. Tracy McGrady, 10 out of 99 on the Muse. T-Mac was a dog. Cedric Coward, Joan Behringer, J-Dub, Yaka Jonas, VJ Edgecombe, and the autograph this time, Keyshawn George. That boy's a hooper. I love Young Key. Devin Booker, DeJounte Murray by request, 51 out of 350. Asa Newell, Chaz Lanier, and Wemby, damn it. Who was the Hack-a-Shaq king? I think my favorite Hack-a-Shaq person was Chris Dudley. And that's because Shaq decided to wipe his testicles down Chris Dudley's face and then push him aggressively. Like he was in his way. And then Chris Dudley waiting a cool, Shaq was at least 3/4 down the court. And Chris decided, oh, now I want to be mad. Now that he's far, there's referees, there's at least 8 players in between us. I'm going to throw a ball aggressively in his general direction. Not necessarily at him, but just in the area. And I'll yell loudly so he knows someone's upset. He might identify me, he might not. But somebody's mad. And he'll see who's causing the kerfuffle. And hopefully he'll be apologetic at some point. That's my favorite. I got dunked on by Shaq mode. And Chris Dudley was fake mad. Probably legit mad, but fake tough for the moment because, he didn't want that smoke. That's my favorite one. But Darvin Ham is a very effective Hack-a-Shaq guy. He kinda threw it at him. Go back and watch that. He wasn't committed to that. Carmelo Anthony, 183 out of 200. Finishers of Wemby. He threw it down the court, kind of threw it at him, but he wasn't fully committed to that action. AR-15, Little Hillbilly Mamba. 18 out of 75. Austin Reeves, finishers of Coupe Flag. Muse of Vince Carter. Donovan Mitchell, Kobe White, Niederhauser. This is that Clint? Looks like Clint. Yeah, Clint Capela. This one is, can't really see it. 69 out of 99 on Clint Capela. Catches strays from DeAndre Ayton, even though he's way better than DeAndre Ayton. DeAndre is ass. That boy garbage. Garbage. He's venturing into like Roy Hibbert levels of wasted height. He's getting to that point. Roy Hibbert to me was a waste of 7'2". Roy Hibbert was a waste of 7'2" to me. To never in your entire career average 10 boards at 7'2", like 290, I think. Like getting real minutes. Getting real minutes. Not once grab 10 rebounds in there. Not average 10 rebounds in there for a season. Not one time. Michael Olo Candy. Candyman didn't care because Candyman was rich. They tell those stories all the time. He could care less. My man was paid already. 85 out of 150. Spider Mitchell. Walter Clayton Jr. 70 out of 125 on the first. He's down in Memphis town now. Brad Bill. Ooh. Little uno de uno action. And it looked like it was at Brooklyn. Thomas Sorber. B. Roy on the Muse. Another one that we didn't see enough of. Yegor Jimin. Jonai Broom in his second auto of the evening. And Jace Richardson. Get well soon, Jace. Get well soon. Because that was, you know, kind of bad what you did in the dunk contest there, sir. Kind of bad. You wish you had a Nets player. Let me see. What's the Nets player we're looking for here? In this case, is it young Yegor? Is it Yegor Jimin? Is it Danny Wolf? Is it Nolan Trier? Is it Drake Powell? Drake? Yegor? I agree. For him to just figure out, hey, I can just shoot. I can just shoot the three ball. I was kind of iffy in college. Got to the league. I do this now. I worked on that part. Y'all want to see this now or y'all want to wait? You want to hold off on this? Greg Oden? Nah, we not too much. Not too much on Greg Oden. That's my guy. We're not going to do that. He couldn't stay healthy. That doesn't mean he was trash. That looks like Ben Seraph hair, though. That looks like Ben Seraph hair. Nope, that's definitely not Ben Seraph hair. That forehead is not Ben Seraph. That is uno de uno. Cam Thomas, former Brooklyn Nets legend, now Milwaukee Bucks legend. And he got a whole lot to say about his former team. Mr. Cam Thomas on a one-on-one. He is a one-on-one. Cam is indeed a one-on-one. He's special. Professional bucket getter. Got Cameron Thomas. Very confident young man. All right, next box. Man, been pretty solid, right? Pretty solid break thus far. Let's keep going. Shout out to the Cam Thomas spot. Congratulations. Bane, Jimmy Butler, get well soon. Scoot, Tavius Henderson. Malik Monk, 79 out of 250. Noah Penda. Tracy McGrady on the Muse. Tracy Murray is wow. That's a shout out. Shout out to UCLA legend Tracy Murray. Black Jesus. 22 out of 150. Ant-Man, Anthony Edwards. There's Con Knipple on the first. Carter Bryant on the arrivals. I want him to just get some minutes, man. I want him to get some minutes and just be chaotic defensively because that's what he does. Joe Johnson on the Muse. Marcus Smart, second auto of his. Why are we doubling up on the autos of Marcus Smart and John Ibram? Why are we doing that? Yeah, that is very true. That is a lot of talent on that team. They went on and got Jeremy Shohan out the way. But Keldon Johnson's hooping. Devin Vassell is hooping. If Carter can prove to be a consistent 3-ball shooter, you got to get him in there. You got to get him some minutes, man. Because defensively, he is a absolute terrifying individual to have trying to wear your jersey. It's like, fam, these are mine. These are my shoes, my shorts, my socks. Stop trying to wear my jersey. You don't have to be this close to me at any point in time during the game. Tyrese Halliburton, 127 out of 150. But Carter don't care. He's going to get as close as possible. Derek Queen, 47 out of 99. Calling him Blokich. I think it's a bit much. But it's funny, though. Neat Clifford on the auto. Con Knipple. Jalen Green. De'Aaron Fox, 40 out of 99. Zero Fears, Trey Johnson, and Cade Cunningham. Like all of them defend. Carter, Castle, Dylan Harper plays defense now. Where did Neat Clifford go to school? Did he go to school too, or did he go to school at Colorado maybe? Or a Jalen Green auto? We'll see what we can do. We'll see what we can do. A lot of Coop flag cards. I will say that. We're not skimping on the flags tonight. Colorado didn't transfer to Colorado State, which is still feeding into the Brian Briggs theory of Colorado basketball. So are you like a huge Derek White guy? Because that should be your poster child. Like, I've never heard you sing the praises of Derek White. And I didn't know if that was just because of that haircut he used to have, which, you know, I can understand. A low-numbered Wardell on it. We're sending the request up. There's Wardell on the base. Cade Cunningham, Jordan Poole, Chris Bosh, get well soon. Yannick Conan Niederhauser on the auto. Con Knipple on the base. Yang Hansen. Zachary Reese-Shea. Jalen Duren, 199 out of 250. Balling this year. Yegor Jimin on the first. Derek White. Derek Queen, 107 out of 350. Finishers of Giannis. Muse of Dominique Wilkins and TSJ. All right, that's fair. Yeah. I don't know if he went bald. I think somebody sat him down and told him, hey man, the best bet is for you to just let that go. Just get rid of all that. Whatever you was trying to get done, nah man. You gotta just go and let that go, bro. You gotta just let that rock. It's not the best look for you. It's not the best look for anybody, really, but you specifically have to let that go. Detach yourself from wherever that was, because it's not gonna get it done, fam. You're on national television regularly. Like, you're on TV at all times. That can't be the look. And he listened, as he should have. Become a better basketball player because of it. Dyson Daniels. Ace Bailey. 21 out of 99. Nice little ace hit. Another nice rookie hit. Walter Clayton Jr. 39 out of 125 on the arrivals. Ace's former teammate. There's Ace again. There's Garland. Cooper Flag on the first. And an autograph of Jalen Wells. Nice auto there. He's a good one. Saw some shiny in there. There's Coop Flag on the base. Tyler Hero. Essengay. Joan Behringer, 2 out of 25. Will Riley on the arrivals. Rip Hamilton. And Bradley Beal. We got 4 boxes left. Come on, man. I wanted Derek White to be a Laker. We should have drafted him. He's the ultimate glue guy. What do? We didn't do it. We didn't draft him. He's now a Celtic. We let him go to the Spurs, which is like the perfect place for somebody that plays that way. And then he ends up in Boston. And, you know, he's pretty good at the basketball thing. What do I think of Connect? Great nickname. Westside Connect Gang. I used to call him DK Net Splash. But yeah, he's got to get his confidence back, man. If I'm gonna be honest with you, what Con Knipple is what Dalton Connect was supposed to be. Obviously, that ain't happening. But good shooter. Has some playmaking chops. Can run some stuff out of pick and roll. Effort on defense needs to be better. I just think he lost his confidence. Like, he's on a team where we have playmakers. He can just sit off in the corner, catch and shoot. JJ Redick is your coach. If anybody knows how to run off pin downs or how to effectively use somebody off pin downs or off curls, then that's the guy. Like, that should be the guy you take blueprint from. Like, you could be JJ again, but at like 6'7". And what are we doing? So, yeah. Good player. I think that trade kind of messed with him a little bit. But, yeah, it's not going to work here. He's got to go. 66 out of 99. Little Dylan Harper. For sure. Fleming. Kevin Garnett on the Muse. Dylan Harper there. Come on. Maliwak. VJ Edgecombe. SGA. Luka Doncic. Drake Powell. Carter Bryant. Jalen Green. Anthony Davis. 7 out of 25. Shaq on the Muse. And Devin Carter. 12 out of 25. It's Christmas. Devin Carter on the auto. 12 out of 25. I mean, I think if Dalton lands somewhere where he can kind of get his confidence up, he could still be effective in the league. Like, that's shooting is always gonna land you a job somewhere. Especially if you can kind of create some of your own looks. That'll land you a gig somewhere. He just gotta get his confidence back. He just can't be in a Laker uniform though. Yeah, I mean, but I said earlier in the year, once VJ kind of took off the way he did, that Jarrett would be the odd man out. I didn't think they sent him to OKC. Kobe Bryant by request, 51 out of 200. But yeah, he fits over there. He fits over there. Jared McCain fits over there. Jared's a bucket anyway. Like, he's ideal. They need a shooting. He fits. Devin Booker, 106 out of 250. Nolan Shore. Wow. All right, well, so, I mean, it's not really a low number, Wardell, but hopefully this is good enough. I don't know. You tell me, since you asked for the Steph card. I don't know. You know, I mean, this could be what you're looking for. Could not be what you're looking. I don't. You tell me. You let me know if this is cool. But I told y'all, the CGs. Listen, Wardell on the pulse. That's a little Wardell hit right there. That'll do. That's good enough. You'll take that one. You good with that? All right. All right. Well, good talk. I'm glad we could oblige. Ryan Dunn on the auto and Nick Clifford. We got 3 boxes left. The CGs, listen, man. I'm just saying. If your cardinal is high, they take care of you. So go out in the world and do kind things. Be good to people. Get your karma up. So that the CGs may place blessings upon you. Blessings. All right, 3 boxes left. Coop on the caser, Wardell on the caser, Cover Boy on the redemption. We got a 101. An SGA number to 15. It's been a solid evening. It's been a solid evening. Derek Queen, Luka Doncic, Paolo Banchero, 45 out of 250. Hansen Yang, Kyle Filipowski, Spicy P, 307 out of 350. Elijah Martin, Joan Behringer on the arrivals. Colin Murray Boyles, Pinch Khan, Clay Tavius Thompson, shout out to Meg. VJ Edgecombe, Khan on the arrivals, Micah Peavy, and Dilly Ilion Harper. If he get a jump shot, next level nasty. If he can get a jumper. Castle too. If Stephon Castle can get a jump shot. What are we doing out here? It's gonna get bad. It's gonna get bad fast. Anybody think the Pistons got a chance? I don't think I heard that team when we were talking about the finals. I heard OKC. I think I saw the Spurs. Anybody think Detroit has a shot? Cade and them boys. Idris Bam Adebayo, Jalen Brunson. Come on, Mollywock on the arrivals. Derek Queen. That's a nice auto to get. Nothing too shabby. We'll take that. Down in Nolans, Dylan Harper, Desmond Bain, Devin Booker, 25 out of 75. Wardell on the finishers. Cam Jones on the first. Castle, Kaman on the X Factor. Cam Jones again, 51 out of 75. Dirk on the Muse. Nice little auto of George Niang. It's a vet auto for you. Unless Chauncey's getting out of jail, it's crazy. Not too much on my guy Chauncey. Mr. Big Shot. Colorado. He went to Colorado. You're like a Buffalo historian, or a Buffalo's historian. Down to our final two boxes. Been a pretty solid 2 cases thus far. Noah Essengay, Thomas Sorber, Paulo Banchero, Colin Murray Boyles, Cam Spencer. Cam Spencer, folks. 60 out of 99. Cam is a bucket, and he'll tell you about it. He will have a discourse with you about his ability to shoot a basketball better than you in a way in which you cannot stop him. 172 out of 200. Paulo Banchero, Dwight Howard on the Muse, Nolan Trior on the Arrivals, Ace, Nolan, Maxi, Bilal Coulibaly, 56 out of 250. Ace Bailey on the first, Hugo Gonzalez on the Arrivals, and Bronny James. Need some low numbers. Agreed. Agreed. I like Cam though. Cam a bucket, man. Shooter. X Factor, Nikola Jokic. On the green, De'Aaron Fox, 53 out of 75. Ben Surratt Arrivals. Nolan Trior, 12 out of 150 on the first. Walter Clayton, Bilal Coulibaly. Giannis finishers, the SGA. The aforementioned Stephon Castle on the auto. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Andrew Nembhard, DeJounte Murray, 110 out of 350. Grant Hill on the Muse, Derek Queen on the first, and Anthony Davis. One box left. UConn legend, Stephon Castle. Best player from that draft class, right? Oh, they're going to be good for a long time. Area 51, Dylan Harper. Same with Emeka Okafor. He's not that. All right, fam. All right, fam. Just relax. Last box. Talent on those con teams went pretty crazy. Shout out to Donovan Cleveland. Mr. Clean Kong becoming a three-point shooter as well. Dean Bona. The bona fide big man over in Philly. Somebody said, I forgot where I saw it at. It was some video I watched. It was saying that he could be like the next Giannis. It's like, all right, you sir, you have to relax. Montas Buzelis, Zach LaVine, 152 out of 200. Trey Johnson, Jason Tatum, D Wade, Carter Bryant, Niederhauser, second auto of the evening for him. Traore. We need a hero. 11 out of 20. Tyler Hero, Drake Powell, E. Clifford, and Shaquille O'Neal. All right, last 3 packs of the festivities. And then we'll get into our no-cap recap, and we will send you fine folks on your way. We do appreciate you joining us, buying in, getting spots. Please go to breakingtakes.com, breaks the letter N, takes.com. Click join to the phone number on the home screen, follow the instructions they send back to you. And you will be up to date on all things BNT related, so you can know the next time we run this, and you can get dibs on your spots early. Casper, Jack, and Jonas. About time. Numbered Con Knipple, 2 out of 200. He'll never shoot that bad. Derek Queen, 55 out of 150. Dame Lillard, Laurie Markkinen, Rasheed Fleming on the finest. Jordan Poole on the auto, second one of the evening for him. I gotta vary that up a little bit, man. Coop Flag, Wemby, Jaylen Brown, 26 out of 150, having a great year. Noah Essengate, Cedric Howard on the first, and the big meow, Karl Anthony Towns. And that is our break. Sleeve and top load these last few. Get into our no-cap recap. No problem, Steady. Thank you for joining us. All right, no cap recap. See you next time, Brian. Appreciate you. Yeah, that was a lot of auto doubles, that's for sure. We're gonna find them all right now. Our hits 2, 3, 50. DeJounte Murray, Pascal Siakam, Derek Queen, DeJounte Murray, Kawhi Leonard, Damian Lillard, Jalen Brunson, Derek Queen, and DeMar DeRozan. Our hits to 250. Bilal Coulibaly, Paolo Banchero, Devin Booker, Jalen Duren, Malik Monk, Evan Mobley, Ben Suraf, Kyrie Irving, Denny Avdia, Kevin Durant, Lauri Markkanen, LaMelo Ball, and Matas Buzelis. 200. Zach LaVine, Kobe Brea, Carmelo Anthony, Jeremiah Fears, Matas Buzelis, Tyrese Halliburton, Jalen Brunson, and Liam McNeely. Another UConner. 150. Arrivals of Derek Queen, Jalen Brunson, first of Nolan Triori, Tyrese Halliburton, Anthony Edwards, Donovan Mitchell, LaMelo Ball, Damian Lillard, Muse of Shaquille O'Neal, Lauri Markkanen, Scoot Henderson, Anthony Davis, Brandon Miller, Noah Essingay on the arrivals, and Tracy McGrady. Our hits to 125. Walter Clayton Jr. on the arrivals, first of Walter Clayton Jr. Finishers of V.J. Edgecombe, Dwayne Wade on the Muse, Vince Carter on the Muse, a auto of Nolan Triori, auto of Paul Pierce, and Alex Sarr. Speaking of autos, our non-numbered autos are as follows: Jordan Poole, Yannick Conan Niederhauser, Stephon Castle, Derek Queen, George Niang, Ryan Dunn, Jalen Wells, Nick Clifford, Marcus Smart, Johni Broome, Keyshawn George, Kyle Filipowski, Marcus Smart, Manu Ginobili, Brooks Barnheiser, Deron Holmes, and redemption of Dylan Harper, Rasheer Fleming, Ben Saraf, Jaime Hawkins Jr., Johni Broome, Cody Williams, and Chaz Lanier. Our hits to 99, Cam Spencer on an auto, Dylan Harper, Ace Bailey, Yannick Conan Niederhauser on an auto, Derek Queen on the first, De'Aaron Fox. This is Clint Capella on the auto, Tracy McGrady on the Muse, Kyrie Irving, and Kaman Maliwak. 275, De'Aaron Fox, Devin Booker, Cam Jones, Austin Reeves, Nolan Troy, Stephon Castle, Shaedon Sharpe, and Cam Jones. Our hits to 50, only a couple. Baylor Shireman on the auto and Jordan Poole on the auto. 225, Anthony Davis, Devin Carter on the auto, Joan Behringer, Tyrese Proctor on the auto, John Morant, and Grant Hill. Our hits under the drinking age to 20, Tyler Hero and Malik Monk. 215, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. We had a case hit of young Wardell Stephen Curry. On our Con Knipple stack, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 base. 1, 2, 3, 4 inserts and a parallel, and then a numbered to 200 on Con Knipple. No problem, Crow. On our Cooper Flag Watch. Actually, yeah, we'll do Cooper. Cooper Flag Watch, 1, 2, couple base, X Factor, a few more base, parallel, inserts, first, couple 3 finishers, another first, but this is the one right here. Case hit on the pulse, Cooper Flag. And our lowest number hit of the break, nice little uno de uno, 101, Cam Thomas. All right, that's our break. Thank you guys for joining us. We'll see you next time around. Have a good evening.